sat beside the window frame, a paper bag, a coat, no name. I took the aisle seat just to see if maybe you'd glance back at me.
You brushed your hair behind your ear. I mirrored that without a fear,
but never dared to meet your eyes, though they outshone December skies. A crashed dream, we lived a dance of silent stares and fleeting chance. In every stop my heart would race, a stranger's calm, a dreamer's place.
you smiled once I looked away,
afraid too much would give me away.
the snow began to blur the tracks, but not the thought of looking back.
I told the glass my secret wish, that maybe fate would grant a twist. Oh, a pause, a word, a brief exchange, to turn to a life slightly rearranged. Across the aisle, a world unknown, yet every glance felt like our own. I never spoke, you never called, yet somehow Christmas knew it all. You always order just the same, 2 sugars and no extra name. The morning crowd, the winter air, but you're the warmth that lingers there.
I sit and sip behind my screen, pretending I'm not caught between the wish to wave, the need to hide. The snow begins to blur outside.
Coffee and quiet wishes made, each glance a note that softly played. If hearts could stir with every brew, then mine's been steeped too long in you.
One day you smiled across the steam. I froze like someone in a dream. The clatter faded breath stood still.
A wish too shy yet strong in will.
I wish you'd look up.
But fate just sipped and let it slide behind that latte we both hide. Coffee and quiet wishes still, like snow that falls against my will. Maybe one day this wish will pour, and you'll be standing at my door. You wore that sweater every week, with tiny stars upon the sleeve. I watched you walk through drifting snow, each stitch a story I'd not know.
You always passed the bakery sign,
Same time, same scarf that looked divine. I never knew just what to say, so I just let you walk away. The sweater with stars like you were near. In crowded streets you still were clear. A galaxy in knitted thread that wrapped the words I left unsaid. Did you know I stared each time, or that your sleeves became a rhyme
that kept me writing in my head
of all the words I'd left unread.
I wonder if you ever guessed a sweater lit, a hope suppressed, a wish stitched soft beneath the yarn, that maybe you had felt the spark.
The sweater with stars still hanging close, a thread between us no one knows. But if we meet this Christmas time, I'll wear my heart and you'll wear mine. The sweater with stars still hanging close, a thread between us no one knows. But if we meet this Christmas time, I'll wear my heart and you'll wear mine. A voice so warm, a tone so kind. You said my name like it was snow, soft, familiar, sweet and low.
I heard it too, but from inside, a place I'd never let collide with spoken words or hopeful stares. But there you were, like answered prayers.
Dreamed you spoke my name aloud among a dreamscape's drifting cloud. If sleep reveals what hearts suppress, then dreams might just be truth's caress.
The morning came, the world reset,
but I still heard it echo yet. 3 syllables, a secret flame, a quiet joy I couldn't name. Which said your name 1,000 times, but never where the stars align. Still in that dream it rang so clear, like destiny was drawing near.
Dreamed you spoke my name to me,
and now it lives where dreams might be. So when you say it face to face, I'll know I met you in that place. Saw you through the window glow, a novel in your hand, head low. The page you turned, the light just right, a picture framed in winter's night.
You never saw me standing there, but something in that silent air felt like we met in stories told,
where strangers' hearts begin to unfold. Ooh. Say to you, but all I had was breath and snow to speak the things I couldn't show. You laughed at something that you read and tilted slightly back your head. It hit me then you looked like peace, like every storm could find release. Ooh. The was quiet in that sea, a silent film, a dream between. A mouth hello, though you looked down, still felt the stars above that town. A thread of all the words we've never said. But someday I might walk inside and find you where the stories hide.
The snow came fast, the doors were closed, the cafe lights in amber glowed. You looked up from your winter tea and suddenly you looked at me. They locked the doors, we both just smiled. Two strangers stuck for quite a while. You pulled your scarf up to your chin. I said, well, hello then, with a grin. Snowing with a stranger's eyes, but something in them felt like skies. I'd painted once inside a dream, now suddenly more real than seem. You liked your books with broken spines. Your books with broken spines. I told you I collect old signs. We laughed and shared the scones and cream and lost all sense of time and scene. Outside just wrapped us in two souls unwrapping where to begin. A window frosted over slow while something warm began to grow. Snowed in but somehow breaking free of every fear and fantasy. A stranger's name I now could say, as snow turned white to softest gray. Snowed in but somehow breaking free of every fear and fantasy. A
stranger's name I now could say, as snow turned white to softest gray. I hang the lights one by one, same as all the years that have gone, but this year's glow feels strangely new, because it shines through thoughts of you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There's one small star I always place near candy canes and paper lace. But when I saw your smiling eyes, that ornament got redefined. You're my favorite ornament. You hang in every thought I've spent. More than tinsel, glass or gold, you're the story softly told. Catch the light and give it back,
like snowflakes spun on velvet track. And every year I'll find your face where love and twinkled into use. If trees could speak of who we are, they'd point to you like northern star. Among the garlands calm and bright, you make the season feel so right. You're my favorite ornament. In every laugh and every scent, you dangle close in heart and time. A Christmas verse, a silent rhyme. My favorite ornament. In every laugh and every scent.
There's a drawer I never open, full of thoughts I left unspoken. Phrases started, pages bent, letters I just never snowed. I wrote your name 100 times along the lines of winter rhymes, and signed my name but held my breath, afraid of where it might have led. It hasn't ever said, still here, like snowflakes trapped in glass and fear. If silence told the tales we meant, you know I loved you, just not yet. but not my truth. I wrote of us in every youth, and sealed the page with holiday, but let it rest and walked away. Oh,
now snow has come another year, and here we are, no longer fear. I read my note and found your name in words that fell like kindled flame.
Ooh, letters we never dared to send have led us here to just pretend. But now I'll hand you this instead, a page I dreamed, a truth I said.
Letters we never dared to send have led us here to just pretend.
But now I'll hand you this instead, a page I dreamed, a truth I said. I said hello, you said my name. It felt like sun, not just a flame. The snow around began to glow, like time had stopped to let us grow.
We sat and talked for minutes more about the book you always wore. I said I liked your scarf of blue. You laughed and said it matches you. Ooh, felt like we've always known. Each word, each glance, each tone. No awkward pause or need to try, like we'd rehearsed this in the sky. Stories felt like parts of mine, as if we lived across the line of lifetimes folding into place in every smile upon your face. No lightning flash, no drama made, just silent chords the snow replayed. A calm, a peace, a ground we've already known. No drama made, just silent chords the snow replayed. A calm, a peace, a ground that whispered we've already known. Like we've always known. The spaces we've once roamed.
built him in the morning sun with buttons from your favorite run. A crooked smile we both agreed looked just like yours, or maybe me.
We argued hats, we joked for hours, named him us beneath snow showers. And there he stood with carrot pride, like everything we tried to hide. The snowman we named us, a frozen echo of our trust. Two hearts and scarf and stick and stone, a love we built, not carved alone.
You drew a heart upon his chest.
I joked and made his buttons jealous.
You laughed so loud the birds flew near, and time stood still that frosted year.
He stood until the sun returned, but in his smile our story burned. A frozen friend who came and went, but held what neither letter sent. The snowman we named us, now puddled, but we kept the trust. In photos, hearts, and holiday, he lives where warmest moments stay. Trust in photos, hearts, and holiday. He lives where warmest moments stay. Two mugs on the windowsill, steam rising slow, the world so still. The lights outside all softly glow, but all I see is you, you know.
We sit and talk of nothing deep, then fall into a silence sweet, the kind that feels like warm embrace, a calm reflected in your face.
Candlelight and cocoa dreams, laughter melting through the seams. No words required, no lines to play, just us and winter tucked away. You dipped your cookie, smiled at me, a moment like a melody. And in that simple, perfect spark, you lit a fire inside the dark.
A storm could howl, the lights could fail, but in your eyes I'd never pale. This cocoa, this candlelight glow,
is all the warmth I'll ever know. sip feels so sublime. If I could bottle up this day, I'd drink it every snowy May. You said my name without a word. In every glance your meaning heard. The way you touched my coat that day was louder than the songs they'd play. No need for speeches, no big scenes. No need for speeches, no big scenes. Our love lives in the in-between. A brush of hand, a knowing smile that wraps me up and stays a while. Wrapped in a whisper, safe and sour. Wrapped in a whisper, safe and sound. Where all the noise can't touch us now. No louder than a falling flake, but more than any vow we'd make.
You don't need poems or refrain. Your silence speaks in sweetest plain.
It fills the room like candlelight, soft and steady, pure and right. The quiet holds our story close, like winter snow that softly flows. And every breath we share tonight becomes a language wrapped in light. Wrapped in a whisper, warm and white. No need to run, no need to hide. You hold me like a sacred hush, where time stands still and hearts don't rush. Wrapped in a whisper, warm and wide. No need to run, no need to hide. You hold me like a sacred hush, where time stands still and hearts don't rush.
I heard your voice inside the snow. It whispered low and soft and slow. Not words but echoes from before, like wind that touched a half-closed door.
It wasn't clear, it wasn't loud, but still it cut through every sound. And when I I turned, you weren't there, but somehow I could feel you near. Your voice in the snow still stays, like gentle notes in frozen haze. And even if I walk alone, I hear you guide me safely home. Your voice in the snow.
You called me once that snowy night.
Your voice the only source of light.
The storm was loud, but I heard clear
The way you said I'm always near. It fades and swells just like the wind, but I can trace just where it's been. Your name floats on the winter's breath, a song that's stronger than regret. Your voice in the snowy maze, like frost that hums across the panes. And when I close my eyes just so, you sing in every flake that floats. Your voice in the snow.
Your voice in the snow remains,
Like frost that hums across the panes. And when I close my eyes just so, you sing in every flake that floats. Your voice in the slow. We sat beneath the twinkling light. Your hand brushed mine, the timing right. We didn't speak, we didn't need. The air was thick with silent sea.
the shadows danced across your cheek. Our knees had touched, my voice felt weak, but you just smiled. Your eyes said more than all the books upon the floor.
Echoes under the trees still play, in every breath and words we'd say. If given time, if given chance, that night might still begin our dance. Oh, you reached to fix the crooked star, but touched my hand that said so far. And though the lights above were bright, it's you who turned the dark to light. Ooh,
That tree still stands in every thought, with echoes of the love we caught. No ornaments could quite compare to what we nearly kindled there. Ooh.
knows your hidden name. And if we meet beneath those lights, we'll find the start of endless nights.
The lights went out at 8 and left us wrapped in mystery. No screams, no noise, just candlelight and you beside me. Just felt right.
We laughed about the blinking trees, their dance now frozen in the breeze. But somehow still it all felt warm, like winter paused to keep us calm. When the lights went out, we saw the beauty in what silence draws. No buzzing hum, no TV glare, just beating hearts and softened air.
You lit a match, I held it close.
The flame reflected all I chose. A quiet night, a moment clear, where you and I had nothing near.
That hour stretched like quiet gold.
No power, but the world felt whole.
And in your eyes I swore I knew
The light was always born in you. When the lights went out, we found a place where love could hear the sound of quiet smiles and candle flame, and something that would never change. You walked ahead, I followed near. Our boots left stories clear and dear. Each step a question in the white, a path that shimmered soft and bright.
You looked behind and called my name, like every flake had joined the game. We danced through snow with open hearts, each print a moment's perfect start.
Chasing footprints in the snow, a game where time forgot to go. The wind may come, the sky may gray, but I will trace you anyway. stopped and built a snowflake trail, each one a thought we'd soon unveil. We ran until the day turned dusk and froze a moment just for us.
Each step we leave is more than tread. It tells the tales we've never said, of laughter caught in crystal air, and love that lingers everywhere.
Chasing footprints in the snow and finding where our hearts will grow. Though seasons turn and snow may melt, that path remains in what we felt.
I watched you through the window pane while snow danced slow against the frame. You hummed a song you didn't know, but somehow I was part of it. Though you turned your head, our eyes had met, a moment framed in silhouette. The world outside was painted white, but in your gaze I saw my light. Through the window pane I knew my heart had seen the start of you. No words were passed, no knock, no sound, but somehow love had just been found.
Came outside, still holding tea, and handed half your cup to me. We didn't speak, just shared the steam, and let the snow complete the dream.
It's strange how panes of glass can hold 1,000 thoughts not yet told, but I saw all I'd need to know in eyes that warmed the falling snow. Through the window pane we came, from glances soft to hearts the same. The glass is gone, but what remains is love that started through that frame.
bush where secrets hide. You laughed and draped them like a crown on both our heads, then danced around.
The world outside was frozen still, but you lit up my windowsill.
With colors soft and laughter bright, you turned the dark into delight.
Cranberry lights,
Red and gold, wrapped us in a joy untold. Even if they fade away, the glow we shared will always stay. We hung them high, we hung them low, then sat beneath their gentle glow. You whispered jokes and made me sing to every bulb like it was spring. Those lights may dim with passing years, but never will those laughs and tears. I still can see your glowing face each time I pass that porch-lit space. Cranberry lights on winter eves wrapped us close like Christmas leaves. Even in the longest night, I find your glow in cranberry light. Cranberry lights on winter eves wrapped us close like Christmas leaves. Even in the longest night, I find your glow in cranberry light. You fell into the snow so wide, arms flung out like wings in stride. I followed close and laughed so loud, our angels dancing through the clouds.
you brushed the flakes from off my hair and dared me not to even care. We spun until the stars came through and made the sky our open view. Snow angels and secret smiles, love traced in our snowy miles. No need for words or grand design, your joy was written into mine.
We drew a heart between our wings, then joked about our frozen things. But in that snow we both had laid, the memory never once would fade.
It wasn't grand, It wasn't loud, but it still makes my heart beat proud.
You made a world in frozen ground where all our love spun round and round. Snow angels and secret signs, love that danced in crooked lines. And though the years may fall like flakes, that joy is one time, never take. Snow angels and secret signs, love that danced in crooked lines. And though the years may fall like flakes, that joy is one time, never takes. One more cup, one final kiss before the snow forgets our bliss. The lights come down, the carols fade, but not the bond that we have made.
We packed the wreath and strung the bow, still holding on to what we know. That even as the cold retreats, your warmth still circles round my beats.
Last song before the snow melts clear, the notes we sang still linger here. Those seasons turn and frost may flee, you'll always be December's me. Your scarf beside the door, it still held dreams from nights before. And though we leave the sleigh behind, I carry all your songs in mine. So here's to all the snow that's past, to first hellos and love that last. No fire burns like what we made, in every flake of our replayed.
The snow that's past, to first hellos and love that last.
No fire burns like what